This is a rag. It's to clean the lens. Don't choke in the pool. You can choke at pool, but not in the pool. Wanted to make sure the hard drive actually captured it and kept it. Yeah, you're too late. Too late. The demonetized. Record scratch. Okay, we're now recording. Hi, how you doing? Okay, I'm going to try this out. What happened is I recorded a whole bunch of stuff. This is a rag. It's to clean the lens. The lens is clean, and it actually does look a lot better than it did. My name's Ari Ross, and this is going to be my first kitchen vlog. And welcome. Slicker than any other YouTuber on the record scratch. So anyway, yeah, my name's Ari Ross. I'm going to talk to you about Jeff Goldblum, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, philosophy, going through tough times, and Jeff Goldblum, which I already mentioned. So I watched an interview with Jeff Goldblum today, and it's going over the whole course of his career, skipping movies here and there, but touching upon the highlights. And what I realized about the guy, and it's like you got to walk that really careful line of not imitating, but at the same time, I realized that he and I do share kind of a quirk factor. I get sometimes hired for voiceovers mostly, because I just haven't done this enough. I haven't taken my career by the freaking neck. Yeah, you're too late. Too late. You're demonetized. Doesn't matter because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. But maybe this will garner me at least one more. Or more likely 10 less. But anyway, so Jeff Goldblum, really inspiring. And yes, this is the first vlog ever that I've done without wearing a hat of some sort, including Renaissance Fair, where I think I had the Robin Hood hat. By the way, the thing is following me better than it did before. Maybe partly because I cleaned the lens, or maybe partly just because I want it to. So I recorded a whole vlog, and it didn't save to the hard drive. So I'm going to stop this now to see if it's working, and then start it again. Start it again. Okay, I am back. Thank you for holding, even though you didn't have to hold. Wanted to make sure the hard drive actually captured it and kept it. Because of what happened before, I did this long vlog, about 10-15 minutes, and the whole thing never got to the hard drive. It's so weird because when you look at the screen, it's like you're not looking at your audience. When you look at the camera, in the peripheral vision of my face, it feels like I'm not looking into camera. It's a strange thing. So this actually is correct. You just have to trust. You have to trust it's working. And speaking of trusting it's working, wow, this is cool. My invisible camera person, which is very cool. And let's get into it. Jeff Goldblum, he inspired me. I was watching a video of his, and it was like an interview, giving a retrospective of his career, kind of the high points of his career, and talking about it. And he's like just a real nutty guy in the way he speaks. I love it. He's almost like always celebrating life. And what I realized, and again, this is that fine line, is that while I don't want to imitate him, and I love imitating people, I do it fairly well, depending. Especially if I'm kind of close to their personality. I do Robert Downey Jr. They've actually been paid to do Iron Man. Of course, I had the opportunity to talk to Pepper, and Pepper, she just made sure that my schedule was clear. So anyway, I love doing imitations, but it's not so much about wow, I sound like Jeff Goldblum, or I'm just like him, or anything like that, which I'm not. But the thing is, we do share that quirk. And I've realized it before, but not with the clarity and degree that I did today. I said, you know what? It's like 3:30 in the morning, and now it's almost 5. All right, get to the point, sorry, and then we don't have to do it in stages because we can make this quick. Oh, I see. I see your plan. I get it. So, yeah, we share a quirk back. I'm not trying to say that I would be, say, here's the point where you have to be self-depreciating. Right. And you see almost all YouTubers do it, almost all people in interviews, and I think the reason is, problem is there are people who are egotistical, which is not such a bad thing, but it's when you're egotistical at the expense of, or to the denigration or degrading or degradation of others. So when you're following your own greatness and you're advertising your own greatness or so on and so forth, which is fine, and you have to actually have that. It's really hard for me because whenever I lose these jobs and so on, and I'll go over that in a moment briefly, and then in the next vlog we're going to talk about it in more detail, where I lost 2 huge huge, possibly career-changing jobs. I'm just getting over it, and we'll get into that a little bit to this vlog and more later. Maybe in detail, another vlog. And we'll talk about how one gets past losses in life, big losses, big opportunities, and we're going to talk about triggers from the past, and it's going to be hopefully an interesting vlog for you. This one's going to be more of celebratory and about my meeting with Jeff Goldblum. Bloom, it's actually Bloom. And was my movie. So let's just cut to that chase. And see my beautiful kitchen at the same time. I used to be extra man. Extra man! The insignificant person in the background that mimes so that people can get paid to make Walla Walla. And so here I used to be doing extra work between, in spurts, different times in my life. There was a point between 1994, 1995, that like for a full year, sometime between 94 and 96. And during that time, there was a particular film that was being filmed at Universal Studios, directed by Steven Spielberg, The Lost World. It was actually The Lost World, Jurassic Park. So here I was on the set, out in the checking out the Universal lot. I was just kind of walking around, and I think I was kind of getting a breather after having done some strenuous. I was a dinosaur hunter. I was one of the dinosaur hunters. In the next vlog, when I tell you about the jobs I lost, I will tell you about working with Steven Spielberg and actually being directed by him to do stuff with my hands and stuff. Pretty wild. And it was, to this day, like, what? Did that really happen? Pretty cool. I wish it was more like, ended up doing work with him and doing lines in actual films, not starring or anything. I don't expect that. It'd be great. That'd be great too. But anyway, enough of what could have been or what I'd like to have happened. What did happen? There I was on the set, walking around, sort of, just sort of chilling. I think after lunch or something. I think it was after lunch before we went back to set to do more filming. And back then it really was filming. We shot with film, not with video, or digital or even tape, but it was actual film, as I recall. I think it was Panavision, big cameras. So anyway, I was walking around, and then there was Jeff Goldblum. And he kind of walks up to me, goes, "Oh, hi, I'm Jeff." So I probably went, "Oh, hi, how you doing, man? I don't know, might have said I love your work, or great working with you, or whatever, I just said something pedestrian, like, hi, really, that's just nice to meet you." I say hi back, shake his hand, which was amazing, and he goes, excuse me, do you know where the bathroom is? And in that very, inimitable Jeff Goldblum way, hi, I'm Jeff. He goes, "Well, yeah, I'm looking for the restroom." Do you know that very kind of humble, very almost shy kind of, like that kind of up. And it was hilarious. I mean, the fact that he was asking me where the restroom was, first, maybe just thinking about it now, maybe I thought, that maybe he's kidding, but nobody has a camera around. I don't think I'm being punked. I don't think they had punked yet. No candid camera. That hadn't been, I don't think that was on the air at that point. They had tried to bring it back, but that's TMI. I tell him where the bathroom is. I had actually just gone, I think, and I tell him that there's like a community bathroom. The strange part about it is you'd think that he would have his own trailer, and I'm pretty sure he did. Even when you're on a movie lot, you still, like you're on location, have a trailer. And certainly the stars will have trailers. The smaller day players, the smaller actors and so on with the lines, they would generally not have their own trailer. They might either share a trailer, maybe, or they'd have a room in the studio, because it was at the studio. But in this case, you'd think Jeff Goldblum, A, he would know where the bathroom is by now, because I think it wasn't like the first day or two of filming. And then B, you'd think he'd know where the honey wagons are, where mainly the extras and the makeup people and whatever will use the restroom or change and so on and so forth. And they call it the honey wagon for some reason. I'll have to look that one up. It's like a motorhome type situation. And you'll see that on location, but you'll also see it at movie studios. And then they have bathrooms and so on, probably in the actual, where they're filming, the actual soundstage. You'd think there'd be a bathroom or two in there, and then you'd have his own trailer. But he asked me where the bathroom was. I guess he was looking for the bathroom in that area, which was a little outside of the area where we were filming. I was sort of wandering the lot, but I wasn't really going that far. It's Universal Studios, and it's pretty safe. You're on the lot, and I'm walking around in my dinosaur hunter outfit, even though I don't have with me at that point. But I did deal with guns a little bit. It was kind of interesting. Of course, prop guns, but very cool. Yeah, that was my Jeff Goldblum story. Very strange. And but I realized while watching this interview that I do share his kind of quirk, that kind of conversationality, being able to speak quickly and do strange things. And you kind of think, oh, is he just imitating? It's a bad imitation of. No, that's my. We do share those things, and it's kind of a touchy thing to do, put on YouTube, because there are going to be trolls that are going to say, oh, he's just trying to be a big star and all that. Yes, I am. Here is the self-depreciating part. There we go. Well, of course, I don't think I could ever become like a really known celebrity or anything like that, and of course, I don't think I'm really good enough as acting. And acting, well, of course, it's really hard for me to memorize lines, and okay, that's enough. Anyway, I'm great. So that's that, meeting Jeff Goldblum. And then very briefly, to lead you into the next vlog, I was up for 2 huge, possibly career-changing jobs. It's having trouble tracking me. And I lost them, both of them, within 2 or 3 days. And I'm still trying to recover from it. I've never been up for so many different larger gigs at one time ever in my life, whether I get them or not. There was 4 or 5 smaller and larger, but they were all hefty compared to my normal paying gigs. They were all big. Next vlog, I'll talk about those in a bit of detail. If I can inspire someone with the ideas that I now have of trying to revamp my life, which includes this: love being on camera. I love the lens. I may love it more than voiceover. Shh, don't tell any of my major clients. No, actually, I love voiceover more than just about anything else. I just also really love on camera. I just have a hard time memorizing lines, and it's like choking in pool. You have that perfect shot. It's 3 inches from the hole, and it's so close to the hole. You just go a little off, and then the ball just goes in. It's no brainer, and then you screw that up. That's what I tend to do sometimes with on-camera stuff. Sometimes not. And if I can get past that, maybe, and I don't know if I really thought about that until this just moment, is doing these vlogs, even though they're not scripted, could help. Just exercise, working out the muscles of being on camera. And then also, I actually have a semi-scripted thing I'm going to do in the pool over the next few days, if I can get around to doing it. And I have this funny, it's hopefully funny idea. You can call it time travel or stupid time travel or whatever you want to call it. That's all I'm going to say. And there's a pool involved, not pool. Don't choke in the pool. You can choke at pool, but not in the pool. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this recorded to the hard drive. If not, okay, that's it.